What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about building rockets and how to build them. This video is aimed towards beginners who haven't quite yet learned what all the parts are and what they do and how to put them all together and how to plan for your mission accordingly. So let's start building. Alright, so first of all, to start, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to go in orbit? Are you trying to go land on the moon? You're going to try to go on Mars? What are you trying to do? So you got to figure that out and plan for it. So for my rocket, I decided I want to go to the moon. So I'm going to build a lander first. So I want to actually bring this pod back with a bunch of signs. So I'm going to put a shield on, and then I'm going to make sure it has enough fuel for it to land and take off of the moon. Now, the reason I know how much fuel it takes to go to the moon is because of lots of experience and trial and error. You know, don't be afraid to just wing it, or you can even just copy me, which I would suggest when you're first starting to build rockets. Now, that little engine I just put on is very good for landing and orbiting. This engine is very efficient. With low thrust, it will ensure we have enough fuel for our destination, and it is reliable enough to get us there. Alright, now we're going to work on our second stage. The second stage is going to bring us into orbit and put us on a path towards the moon. Now, you don't need a ton of thrust or a ton of fuel for this stage. All you need is a little kick towards the moon. And on to the last stage that will get us out of the atmosphere. We're going to need a lot of thrust for this one. So we're going to add big tanks of fuel to ensure we have enough thrust to get us out of the atmosphere. Alright, so what we're going to want to do now is attach two boosters to the side of the rocket by using these decouplers. These boosters are going to be the same size as the core rocket itself. Okay, so now we're going to add the engines in. Now this engine right here, the swivel, is really crucial engine and really crucial part of your rocket. You want to use this because it swivels and allows you to control your rocket, but that engine won't give you enough thrust to lift off, so that's why we have the two boosters with different engines that get more thrust on your initial takeoff. And here we're going to add some struts to secure the rocket from wobbling. These aren't really mandatory, they'll just help you out control your rocket. So if you're playing career mode and you don't have them unlocked, or you can't afford them, or you're on a parts limit, just don't add them. Oh, and these nose cones don't really help at all, they just make it look better, so I decided to add them. Alright, so there's a huge part that you really need to learn how to build with if you want to build bigger and better rockets. So basically what these do is transfer fuel from one tank to the other. So the way we want to use this is transfer fuel from the boosters to the main engine. So when the boosters cut off, that the main engine has full fuel. And that's it with the initial building of the rocket. All you got to do is fix your staging and you're set. So I'm just going to launch this rocket for a quick demonstration on how it works. So basically you see that middle engine moving, and basically that's how you're controlling the rocket. Alright, so here comes the separation of the boosters. They run out of fuel and they're no longer useful, so I press space and they're gone. So now I have full fuel in my main engine, so now I can start burning towards moon. Alright guys, so that's been it for this video. Drop me a like if this helped, and comment down below if you want to see more tutorials. And as always, peace out.